Well, not long time ago, Ford has just revealed the new Ranger. Well, the next gen in simple terms. Well, not just now, literally not a long time ago. Again, Ford just revealed the new upcoming 2023 Ford Raptor. And yes, you've guessed it right, I'm gonna jump onto the video. So I'm Junior, and you're watching Junior on Cars. Over the price tag of the upcoming 2023 Ford Raptor. Well, the Ford Raptor will cost you around $44,000. Well, that's the starting price. Well, if you stick to the video, you'll see why it will add up a little bit more. Well, what do you get for $44,000? Well, you get a 3-liter twin turbo V6, which produces more than the old one, which is around 392 brake horsepower and 430 newton meters of torque. 0 to 60, 7.9 seconds, and flat out you can do 111 miles per hour. While the gearbox has not much changed, it's still the same as the old one, which is a 10-speed automatic. What has changed is the fuel capacity. Well, the fuel capacity of the old one was less than 17 gallons, while the new one has improved with 18 gallons. So much of an improvement in the fuel capacity and the fuel consumption. So yeah, it means that you can travel longer with it and carry more stuff, and it won't be going down the fuel capacity. Well, besides that, let's jump into what has changed much on the new upcoming 2023 Raptor. Well, the 2023 Raptor will be get a flare red fenders and much more rugged tires and higher ground clearance. Well, besides that, I also have seen that they have given it that beautiful unmistakable grille, the new upcoming 2023 Raptor. So it's not gonna stay the same as the old F-150 Raptor. They have changed much for us European parts and all of that. Well, the new Raptor will have a higher ride height, like I said, and increased ground clearance. So it means that you'll be able to go on rally or wherever you want to go, snow, sand, gravel, or wherever you'll be going, and will not damage the car, because the car, I mean the SUV, because not actually a SUV, a truck in simple terms as the Americans call it. In South Africa it's called a bakkie. In most countries it's a utilitarian vehicle. Well, different slang, different names, whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the video. Well, it will be having new 33-inch all-terrain tires. Yes, Ford has thought forward about the new tires and has given it a higher ground clearance and all of that, and much more higher performance. Well, besides that, let's jump into the most important parts that has changed before we jump into the inside. Well, let's stay outside into the exterior. Well, like I said, they've given it the new unmistakable grille and better all-terrain tires and all of that nonsense. But honestly speaking, I can see the back end looks more like the upcoming Ford Ranger 2023 or 2022, as you want to call it. It's up to you. Well, the back end does look more like the 2023 Ford Ranger, so the back end still looks the same as the upcoming one. But what has changed? Let's jump into the inside to see what has changed from the inside now. Well, what has changed? Not really much. Well, actually, I'm joking. Lots have changed inside. Well, you will still find the usual hard plastic and rubberized material. You know, the usual in most cars. I mean, in most trucks. Well, what has changed actually is the options. Well, like I said, let's jump into the options now and let's see what actually will make it add up a little bit more. Well, the standard price of it will be around $44,000, like I said, but if you add the options such as the climate control and heated seats and remote start, I mean, it will add up to more than $50,000. But it's not really that bad. I mean, in my country, with those options on, it can escalate to 1.5 to 2 million. So 2 million rands. So yeah, I know currency wise. So, but besides that, it's not really bad in the United States. I mean, $50,000 is not as bad as 1.2 million for a truck in simple terms. Well, the new Raptor will have the same Ford Ranger. The new upcoming Ford Ranger will have the new 8-inch touchscreen coming from the Ford Lightning. Well, surprise, surprise, the upcoming 2023 Ford Raptor will also have that 8-inch touchscreen. Well, there will be also new versions such as also there will also be new stuff such as the instrumental panel will have new, instead of having an analog like the old one, which was kind of boring and stupid with that little screen in the middle. Well, the new one will actually have a full-on touchscreen display. Well, not touchscreen actually, just more modern in simple terms, that can show more better graphics and all of that. So I think Ford has thought about it and given it a new gen. But I think the normal version, the lower range will have analog, but if you step up to the top of the range, I think it's better to have that beautiful display there that will show you the Ford and everything. So much more better that way. And honestly speaking, I can see the part where the instrumental panel and everything are sitting. It's much more better now. It looks more cooler and all of the cup holders and everything. So yeah, you still get four-wheel drive. You can still switch from four-wheel drive to rear drive. So it's really up to you, but I think it's better if you stick with four-wheel drive. Well, if you think the 2023 Ford Raptor is the only version, well, there'll also be another Raptor version which is called the R. Yes, the R will have newer parts in simple terms. Still have the 8-inch touchscreen and all the stuff and remote start and all of that. But what has changed, what will change actually, is not the body, it's what's under the hood, as Americans say, or in my country, under the bonnet. Well, instead of having a normal 3-liter twin-turbo V6, well, it'll have a supercharged a supercharged V8 coming straight from a GT500 Mustang. Yes, you heard me properly. A supercharged V8 from a Mustang GT500. Well, it will produce not actually 500 horsepower from a GT Mustang. It will produce more than that, two more than that, which is 700 horsepower. So much more improvement and much more faster in simple terms. So I think I would have the GT, not actually the GT, the Raptor R, because faster, better, and much more quicker to get away from the popo. If you don't know what the popo is, the police. Well, besides that, honestly speaking, from the upgrades that Ford have given the new upcoming 2023 Ford Raptor, it is looking promisingly good. But honestly speaking, I would still have the Ford Raptor R because more power. I mean, it's having a supercharged V8. I mean, Ford literally killed the F-150's V8 and give it a 3-liter twin turbocharged V6. I mean, come on, that's kind of ridiculous, literally. Is that going from James Bond to Need for Speed now? I mean, not from James Bond to Need for Speed, from James Bond to watching Minecraft. Literally, it's kind of boring. But besides that, I think it's better honestly speaking, from consumers' advice, if you want to be more like me and be a redneck, or maybe as they call us a jackass, you can actually have a Raptor R. I think it's much more better to have a Raptor R because more performance, much more better, and much more faster. So I think it's better to still have, you know, the last standing supercharged V8 that still Ford will produce because Ford is killing all their V8s. So I think it's better to have that one. So yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, or if you want to watch more videos of mine, hop onto the main channel to go and watch more videos of mine. And if you want to know more about my channel, you know what to do. Hop onto our Instagram page, which is Junior on Cars. Same thing on Twitter. And bye.